My mom and dad were both drummers, and that's how they met. But the one thing they told us, they said, whatever you do, don't go into music for a living. So look at us now. I'm Bruce Monroe, and I'm the orchestrator for Guys and Dolls. The best way to sort of approach it is to think of a song as a famous painting, like the Mona Lisa. If you picture the Mona Lisa, everyone knows what the Mona Lisa looks like, okay? Picture that in black and white. And basically what the orchestrator does is take the black and white Mona Lisa and add color to it. And it's still the Mona Lisa, whatever colors you add to it, but it'll look like a completely different painting depending on what colors you put in. I could do the Mona Lisa with purple hair, and it wouldn't be appropriate. And there are several times where I've been to shows where I go, oh, that's a purple hair orchestration. The easiest answer is that the orchestrator is there to make the composer look good. And that basically, if the orchestrator does his or her job right, basically everyone says, the composer is fantastic. And no one knows who the orchestrator is. Guys and Dolls was written in 1950, and things were a lot different back then. And one of the biggest things is that there wasn't a lot of microphones. Really what you were hearing was the natural voice. And so the orchestrations had to be really quiet when people were talking, or even when people were singing, that sounds boring to us today. I mean, they're perfectly good orchestrations, but that's not what we expect to hear when we walk into a theater. We expect to see something much more exciting. And because singers have microphones, I could have 3 trumpets blaring away, and the sound guy just turns up the singer and turns down the trumpets, and we're fine. We're really, really lucky here in Seattle. An amazing group of musicians that when I write something, I know Dane Anderson is the lead saxophone player, and I know certain things that I write down, he will just take them and fly with them. The first trumpet, Brad Allison, if I write a high note for him, he can always play an octave higher. No matter how high I write it, he can always play an octave higher. And there's some screaming notes in this show.